Next up, we have Giants-Bears. Mitch
Congratulations.
is back.
Mitch is back. He battled
2 really bad interceptions, but he has a hip.
Battled through a terrible hip injury that knocked him out of the last game. You have to only imagine the type of pain he was playing through out there.
Oh, man.
He did throw one of the worst interceptions in the non-Jameis division.
Hip.
It was obviously a hip issue. He underthrew it by about 20 yards.
He had a hip. He had this is a classic game, though, that actually makes me more mad about the Bears, which shouldn't make sense, but it does because Mitch played average. And the Bears won.
Yeah.
And all he has to do is play average, and the Bears can win. And, like, Khalil Mack came back and had a big play, and it's just so frustrating because you watch when he can just play average, the Bears can win games. And when they just run 2-minute offense, they can win games. I don't understand what Matt Nagy's doing. Every time they're in a 2-minute offense, they look good. And then they start the second half and they're like, let's just do the same thing we've been doing that doesn't work. And every game starts the same way. Let's just do the thing that doesn't work. We'll go 3 and out 5 different times in a row. Everyone will boo, and then we'll run the 2-minute offense and it'll look great.
You have to relearn the same lesson every single week. It's like waking up as that guy from Memento. Matt Nagy, he's crazy enough to do all this weird shit like the egg toss and replaying the double doink over and over again.
Yeah.
He should just tattoo his mistakes onto himself. Instead of writing BU on his play card, he should just tattoo it across his forehead.
There was actually a classic Bears moment, though, when they were going for 2, got called for pass interference, offensive pass interference, got pushed back, then another penalty pushed back, then missed the extra point.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, Eddie Pinheiro didn't miss any field goals today.
He missed
an
extra
extra point.
But it was a 48-yarder.
Yeah, it was a long
They had
extra
so
point.
many penalties.
It was a very long extra point. I want to say something about Saquon real quick.
Yep.
Because he's starting to make me sad because he's getting sad.
No, well,
he's getting sad.
Did you see his quote? He said
say?
he keeps reminding the guys that someday we're going to laugh about this.
Okay, we're gonna look back. This is the calm before the storm.
This is the bad part.
Yeah, we might laugh about it, but that's just to hide all the hurt.
Right.
He's got eyes. I think I called him mugshot eyes at one point, not because he looks like he committed a crime, but they're the eyes of somebody that knows that their life is going to get worse before it gets better.
Right.
In that instant. And on the sidelines, he's just thinking about all the shit that he's going to have to go, all the losing games that he's going to have to play in, where he's going to get 25 carries. 72 yards.
Well, Pat Shurmur just keeps running him on like halfback dives, a guy who's dynamic in space, and he's like, let's just run him straight up the middle. Pat Shurmur, you should be fired if you make Mitch look competent. That should be the rule. Remember, I made the rule that you don't get to be in the running for Coach of the Year if you lose to the Dolphins. I think I had that earlier because who did they beat? Who else did they beat?
The Dolphins beat the Redskins, so Jay Gruden not coach of the year.
Oh, no.
Right?
So it wasn't. Maybe it was. I can't remember what it was, but something. If Brian Flores beats you, then like something should happen bad. You should lose your job. But Pat Shurmur should lose his job for making Mitch look average.
Well, he looked competent today. For
Pat
sure.
Shurmur?
No.
Oh.
I'm saying Mitch looked
Yeah.
In fact, I would argue that 30-yard interception that he threw, that was about 15 yards underthrown, that's a plus play for Mitch because it's
punt.
Yeah, it's like a slightly below average punt.
No, he was average
which
today.
is better than what you'll get mostly out of it.
He had 2 touchdowns. He had a running touchdown and passing touchdowns, 2 interceptions, whatever. 278 yards.
Is it time to ask if maybe Saquon's legs are too big? They give you a nice big target to wrap up if you're trying to tackle him.
I just don't know. If I were a Giants fan, I would be yelling. I would start a Fire Pat Shurmur Twitter account and have like 4 followers and just tweet really mean things to the Giants until they blocked me. That's what I would do if I were a Giants fan.
Is Pat Shurmur fired yet.net?
Right.
Make that, yeah.
All the time. Just right at him because you're also in that weird spot where, the Giants defense is really bad, but they have some young guys on offense, and how long do you want to have him be the coach and kind of ruin things? And Daniel Jones, you just love fumbling, dude. Mm-hmm. You love to fumble.
Yeah, he looked pretty bad today. I think, are we ready to say that Daniel Jones was definitively a better pick than Dwayne Haskins yet?
Dwayne Haskins did not look good.
But he didn't look bad at times.
I think Daniel Jones has more than Dwayne Haskins thus far that I've seen.
Probably.
I just hit that over. So the Bears play the Lions on Thanksgiving against Jeff Driscoll.
Daniel Jones never missed a snap when the team was in the victory formation because he was taking selfies.
It's true.
Because I don't think that they've ever run victory formation with Daniel Jones as a quarterback.
They won against the Bucs in
but that was a missed field goal.
Yeah, that was so maybe not. They might not have.
Mm-hmm.
So the Bears play the Lions on Thanksgiving. Then they have the Cowboys, and then If they win those two, that's 3 in a row, and I'll be back in. Okay. What?
No,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I'm gonna.
You're saying that you're going to be back in.
If they win those two.
So you're already kind of back in.
No.
You're making plans to be back in.
No. This is bad.
Yeah,
they're really bad.
You're like in an escape
They're
room.
a really bad
You're in an
team.
escape room right now of your own brain.
The problem
and
is
you figured out the next two steps to getting yourself out of it.
The problem is they're a really, really bad team, but they have the same roster of a really good team last year. So that's what keeps fucking with my brain.
Now, what if the wheels totally come off in Green Bay?
Would be a shame, man. Would be a real shame.
I can see a path to you being back in on the Bears.
Would be a real shame.